What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Credit Plug channel where we talk about how to build credit, how to establish relationships with banks and financial institutions, and most importantly, how to get you access to high limit credit funding. If that's something you like to listen to, we welcome you to subscribe. Otherwise, you can support our channel if you just like, share, or comment right down below. It helps our content get out to a wider audience, and we greatly appreciate the support. So, for today's video, I'm doing another financial institution review. This time around, it's Oxygen Bank, which is another fintech startup. Last week, I did a review on Grain, which is a no credit check line of credit that looks into your banking data. Oxygen Bank does the same, but it takes it a little bit further. They actually do offer personal bank accounts as well as business bank accounts. And I'm going to go into what else sets them apart closer to the end of the video. So they use the same platform, Plaid or Plaid. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but it's PLAID. And essentially, what it is, it's a platform that integrates all of your different banking accounts into one snapshot so you could have a holistic view of all of your different accounts. And if you're someone like me, or I know a lot of subscribers actually probably have a lot of different accounts, and so it makes it somewhat easy to manage because it allows read access into all of your different bank accounts so you can see the balances all on one page instead of logging into different apps in order to view. It also adds up all of the bank balances so you actually know how much money that you actually have, which, it's certain times, especially myself, I may not know the total amount of money that I have. I might know specific accounts, but adding them all up, I think it helps you, get a, better look at your finances and kind of, how much money you actually do have. So that's one of the benefits. And I know last time when I did a video on grain, there were a couple comments in terms of security and concerns like that. They do use multi-factor authentication, so what they'll do is after you log into your using your banking online banking login, they'll send a text or email to the number on file or the email on file with your financial institution. And so then you have to go take that code and enter it in order to give access to your online information. So there's a couple steps that are put in place in order to protect your information. So that's just one thing I wanted to let you guys know. But anyways, Oxygen Bank offers both personal and business accounts. So you can open up a bank account. It's all online, and actually, my card just came in the mail. So it's actually a pretty nice looking card. And it's the tap and go card. So all you have to do at some of these kiosks is just tap the card, or you could swipe it if you need to. But it has that technology in it. So this is what it looks like. But anyways, for their debit card, which this is, it does have some cashback features that I wanted to go over. So they do have 5% back on gaming, food delivery, gas, and pharmacy. And then they have 7% cash back on rideshare, Walmart, and Trader Joe's, which I used to shop at a lot right before the pandemic. However, there are caps on these different categories. Now, I'm not going to go into all the specific ones, but I'll give you an example. The Walmart and Trader Joe's, the max that you can get in cash back is $7, so that's obviously $100 worth of spend. And then for like gas, I think it's capped at $10, and then pharmacy, it's capped at $5 per transaction. And then they do also offer $1 off on fast food and coffee with a minimum $2 purchase, and you can redeem this cash back every 2 hours. So it does have some benefits. So for those of you who are against credit and only like to use the debit card, then you might as well consider Oxygen Bank because at least you can get some cash back instead of no cash back. So that's one of the great things about Oxygen, and you could basically withdraw money from your main bank account into your Oxygen bank account all through the app. So, there's no need to go to your other, log into your other bank account and transfer the money over. You can do it all through the online app. So it makes it pretty convenient. And then they also offer business accounts as well. The business accounts you do have to scan your driver's license, passport, or photo ID in order to verify your identity, and then you can enter in your business information, your business name, address, EIN, data formation, all of that, and then you do have to upload like your articles of organization, your operating agreement, things like that. So it is a little bit involved, but it's all done through the app, which is cool. And Oxygen is really geared towards like freelancers or people who might be in the gig economy, like Uber drivers, Lyft drivers, DoorDash, things like that. But I think there's a lot of value even if you aren't in any of those types of industries. Any entrepreneur could definitely benefit from that. And they're open nationwide, so anyone can have access to an Oxygen business bank account or a personal bank account. Now, the one thing that really, or actually, before I get into that, they also do offer credit lines. So the requirement for the credit line, you have to have an Oxygen bank account for at least 90 days, and they want to see deposits, within that, monthly deposits into your Oxygen account. So all you have to do is basically just cycle money from your regular bank account into your Oxygen bank account. Just make sure you do that, every 30 days or maybe, every 2 weeks or however frequent you want to do. But that's one of the prerequisites. And just like Grain, they use your banking data to determine your line of credit. So they'll look at your banking activity from your linked accounts. So that's one of the advantages, though, that I like about Oxygen Bank over Grain. Now, with Grain, you can only use one bank account at a time in order to assess what your credit line might be. With Oxygen Bank, you can leverage all of the accounts that you have linked there. So it's looking at all of your banking activity or all of your bank accounts instead of just one bank account. So that's one of the advantages. And then it'll also look into the activity into your Oxygen Bank account, and using all of those accounts, it'll determine what type of line of credit, what limit that they'll give you. So I think that's a good attribute. And I guess the obvious difference too is that with Oxygen, you're not going to get the line of credit as soon as you sign up. So, it will take a minimum of 90 days before you become eligible for a line of credit. So that's one thing to consider. And lastly, I think the thing that really sets Oxygen Bank apart is that you can actually create a business, establish your business, all of the paperwork and everything. You can do all of that through the app. Now, this is basically how it works. So they do charge a 199 filing fee, and then on top of that, they basically have every state in the fee associated, the filing fee associated with it. So you basically the 199 is fixed. That's what Oxygen Bank is charging you in order to set up your business through the app. And they basically have all the Secretary of State fees and things like that plugged into the app. So all you have to do is go through the drop down menu, select the state, and then basically you can you know create your LLC or your corp or whatever right through the app, which is absolutely amazing. And that's one of the things that really sets it apart. Now, I did look and compare. I mean, you can obviously go through, directly through the Secretary of State website and avoid the 199 fee. But, if you don't, I don't know, like if you don't have the patience to do that, or you don't know what you're doing, or you don't know how to access a particular state's, Secretary of State website, and you just want a seamless way of being able to create a business. Even if you're trying to create a business from a different state, it's all integrated together. So I think that is an amazing thing that they did. Of course, the 199, I guess you could look at that as like a convenience fee. They've done all the work for you basically. So all you do is plug in the state and just go through the application, and you could file your articles of organization or articles of incorporation, for a brand new business right through the app. So everything's kind of integrated. So you could do that for all 50 states, which is a game changer. There's no other app that I'm aware of where you can do that. So that's what really, really sets it apart. So I definitely encourage some of you guys to check it out. I definitely have. And so I'll probably be exploring some of their other features and functionality as well. And for anyone who's interested, I will post a link in the referral link in the description of the video. So definitely go check that out. And also, too, I wanted to for anyone who clicks on the referral link and signs up. There will be a $25 bonus. So I wanted to donate the bonuses that I do receive to people who have been affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. So all proceeds will go to helping people who've been negatively affected. So I definitely encourage some of you guys to go and use the link in the description if you want to sign up for Oxygen Bank. But overall, I mean, I think it is great. Like, these fintech companies are really changing the game, and they're really giving people an opportunity who may not have strong credit, but they might have great banking relationships, or they've managed their money responsibly, and they're really allowing other types of data to be considered where most traditional banks aren't. And this is actually a game changer too, because you can open up not only a personal bank account but also a business bank account all online in all 50 states. And then on top of that, you can create your own business all through the mobile app. So definitely go check out Oxygen Bank. Again, there's a link in the description. And if there's anyone who has any experience with Oxygen Bank, definitely let us know what your experience is. I think it's going to blow up, as a matter of fact. But yeah, let me know what your comments are. And until next time, y'all take it easy, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.